What is up, you guys? Gonna make a quick video. I'm kind of out here late night. What I've got a problem with is my AC pulley bearing, AC pulley tensioner bearing, and I have an extra one here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to press this one out. I bought a new bearing, but what I have to do first is kind of remove my power steering pump, which I've already removed this piece. And right now I removed one bolt, which is right here, and I'm going to remove this other bolt. So when I get that out, I can move the belt, move this out of the way, and then we'll try to get to that pulley. Alright guys, one thing I found made it easier is just take a shirt. When you pull this up and off, just take a shirt and it should sit over to the side enough to give you access at least to the bolt. And I can't get an Allen key on that. And so here's the tensioner bolt. And I marked that with some gold paint. So I'm just gonna unloosen that. Hopefully get this fucking thing out of here. But that's what I'm after right there. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this ground right here with the 10mm. Pull that out of the way. Hopefully we can get down to business. Alright guys, so I took a 12mm, broke this bolt loose. Show you guys. Broke that bolt loose, and then this one, you just turn it. As you turn it, that's going to relieve the tension of the belt. So it's this bolt, this is your lock nut, and I marked with gold there, so anyway, piece of cake. Alright guys, so once you have the tension, the belt right here, you can just kind of move the belt and see what you need to get to. So I'm going to just try to get to this. Once I remove that, I should be able to remove this entire pulley with this idler on it, I hope. Yeah. Try to hold it right here. See it, I don't know. Probably can't. Yeah, just right there. Anyway, I'm gonna pull it out. Alright, here she is. I'm hoping. Yeah, these are the same, so I can fuck one up, which is nice. It's always good when you can fuck one up, because these both have bad bearings in them. I've got it made in Japan, NTN. Just have to press them in, but yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. Right there. You just have to hope you can remember how to get the fucking belts back on. Alright, I'm trying to get this fucking thing off. Alright guys, I got some hammers. Now it looks to me, I think this is a 17mm, and that fits pretty much perfect. And since there's a lip and all that, I mean, you don't want to beat the hell out of it. It looks like you can probably, which is what I'm going to do, is just hammer that out. Alright guys, check this out. I'm going to try to put this new bearing in, and it looks to me like I got this C-clamp right here, and this piece right here, well, I can show you since it matches the 17. Well, let's see if I can show it here. It won't focus, but anyway, it sets up damn near perfect. So I'm just going to put a piece of wood behind that and try to squeeze this bad boy in with the C-clamp. Alright guys, I think I've got this bad boy in there. Now I will say, I wish I could record why I did it. I say there was a series of 4 times. As I was turning and pressing, it would be like pop, pop. Each time it would progress, it would make like a pretty loud pop as it was press fitting in there or whatever. And I was looking at the old one. Anyway, it's pretty flush. So once I get this off, I'll take a real good look, but I think that I've got it in there pretty good. All right, guys, so I want to try to get this out. This is you really can't get an Allen key while it's in the car, which would be nice because it's bolted in and will keep it tight, but I'm going to put it in this and breaker bar, and let's see if I can get this off. All right, guys, it definitely took a little bit of work, but I was able to get this. Able to get it loose. Now I want to say there's some pieces to this, so make sure when you pull this off, I'll show you, but make sure these cap pieces are right. So let me pull this off and I'll show you the pieces. All right, guys, so what you're gonna have when you want to put it back together, you want to have the back side is gonna have this top hat looking piece. So it's gonna go in behind the bearing like this. Okay, that's gonna connect to the back side, and then this piece is gonna go in the front like this. So make sure you have that right, guys. Back, 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 and this should all go together. So here's my old bearing. Look at that one. I'm trying to see if I have this one pressed in far enough. I think it's pretty good. Well, let's get it back in the car. All right, guys, we're on there. Hopefully that's tight as shit. I'm trying not to fuck up the... This one's definitely bad, so it's cool. I got an extra one. Pop this out of there. What you want to do is just put this thing back in, get the belt, and tension it and everything up, then finish tightening that. So we'll just go step by step. So for now, I'm gonna put this thing back in. All right, guys, I got the belt on. Now it's just time to tension the... Let's just turn that. Now I put yellow, put gold on there. So I'm gonna just tune that back up to where I see the gold, and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I'm snug. I'm gonna tighten this up. It's just a 10 mil. Belt's pretty tight, feels pretty good. All right, all tightened up. Now I'm gonna try to get, I'm just gonna fasten this one now, and then we'll put the power steering pump back on. Piece of cake. All right, guys, I had to use a wrench to get in there and get on that. Still tricky little fit, but I think we're all good on there. So I think that's all there is to it. Hopefully this thing. So let's get the power steering pump back on and see what happens. I just got both bolts fastened up. Got my tensioner back to the gold spot. Hopefully I got all this shit right.